I started my career in 2006. Not as a career, when I joined law, I joined one of the traditional universities in Pune. But then I have heard about some National Law University. I was planning to shift from that place to a National Law University, and slowly and gradually it happened. I shifted to the place. But when I entered the law school, first thing I realized is that I was late in many ways. First day I heard about the thing CV. Believe me, I realized that I haven't done anything. I have to write just 10th and 12th marks. Then I realized that I have to do a lot of improvement. I was the person who really didn't know that how to even switch on this laptop. Forget about the typing. But I have done a lot of improvement slowly and gradually. This booklet which I have given to you, it started my thinking process. First is, if whatever you wish to do, your thinking process should be very positive. This booklet has started my thinking process. This is all about Universal Declaration of Human Rights. I was searching when I have to inspire some person. What motivates me to work in right direction? Why I have chosen law? That is the main point. Even before choosing the law, I got connected with this Push for Human Rights. It's a volunteer NGO based in USA. It has its head office in Delhi, and few years back, just I think in 2013 they have shifted to Allahabad. Now they are based in India in Allahabad. I started some awareness program. My responsibility was to do some awareness regarding these. This Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948, if you see, they are inculcated in your fundamental rights in Constitution. So I started the awareness camp in schools, colleges. It was a very initial thing. I even went to the schools which are running under some trees. I started initially as a single person, then my college students, my juniors, my seniors, they helped me out, and by the time I graduated, I have covered more than 100 schools and colleges across India with regard to this human rights awareness. Then I started with the police stations and prisons. One day I was stopped by the prison person. He said that ये तो आप हमारे खिलाफ कर रहे हैं, इनको पता लगेगा ये हमें ही परेशान करेंगे, इनको इनके राइट्स पता लगेंगे, ये हमें ही परेशान करेंगे, ये सब करना गलत है, आपको अथॉरिटी किसने दी? That was the point when I literally thought of that, how should I reach to those persons. Then I contacted with them, these people. They from that very day started the connection. They first gave them the call, they coordinated with the district administration, and then I started proceeding with the people. It was my first attempt with the prison people, and they said human rights की बात यहाँ से नहीं करना, ये तो हमें परेशान करेंगे, आपको नहीं पता क्रिमिनल लोग हैं और आप उनको ये क्या बातें बताते हैं, उनके कोई राइट नहीं होते हैं, and this is all nothing. But it started my thinking process. Then this was the first thing which molded my mind that I should start thinking about the legal aspects of the people who are in it, right? I did my undergraduate specialization in human rights just because of this booklet. I molded my career. Otherwise, I have opted for corporate law. They are very lucrative. They provide a handsome salary. But I did my undergraduate specialization, and there were 2 people. Out of a batch of 100 people, only 2 people opted for human rights. And me and some other, there was a girl, we convinced the Vice Chancellor to start the human rights. after I pass out, Vice Chancellor stopped the human rights. This is the value of human rights in India. They stopped the course of human rights.
And this is about National Law University.
And this is the National Law University. They stopped the course, but we convinced that we will do the 4th and 5th year specialization in human rights only. They have to start. They said that we don't have faculty, nothing. We said that we will arrange ourselves, or we will mold ourselves in a way that we will study ourselves, but we will do our specialization in human rights only. It has its negative impacts and positive impacts. It was a very bold decision because there is no placement in human rights. Not even a single penny. Human rights is all about working voluntarily. Someone told me, even my registrar convinced me that there is no money in this. Forget about the money, it is all about social service. You are going to be a lawyer, forget about these things, it is not going to help you in any way. But I told him, everything is not about money, it is also very bold statement. Then you have to follow because you have to see your expenditures as well. When you say this, you have to prove yourself. Because of this decision, in between, because of these awareness programs, because of my writings and many things, I got this national award. So a little bit of recognition for my work. But placement is a big problem, and whenever we study a professional course, whatever it may be, placement is the main thing. People, they go for qualification just to earn money. That is the biggest thing. Even we have related education to the commercial process. So now that is the biggest problem. I passed out, no firm wants to take me. Those who want to take me, I do not wish to go. Reason being is, my interest is in human rights. I can't do the sittings out, writing or editing. But I have a flair of writing in my mind. I wanted to write. So I joined the advocate. He is a very senior advocate, but he said that you work and I will provide you a letter, not a single thing. I said yes, I will join. I joined, I worked for 8 to 9 months. It was a very, very hard time for me. Nothing, no single penny, just to learn. Yes, I sit in the library of the High Court, I sit in the library of ILI, ISI, and from the initial days I usually have the habit of sitting in the library for at least 4 to 5 hours. Usually for. And if I have a holiday, I usually have the habit of sitting in the library for 7 to 8 hours. So when you are there in a place, in an environment of some particular place, that environment will motivate you. Then someday, I think it's in 2012, I was motivated that I have to start writing. I do not know how I got the inspiration, and I started writing. Writing on legal issues. I started with my first book that is called Be Your Own Lawyer. It was rejected 97 to 98 times. Even today I have the rejection mails, 97 to 98 times all the publishers they have rejected. They have rejected the book. But finally, 99th mail was from which publication house? They are the experts in defense publications. Which publication house? They finally said that we will publish this book. LexisNexis, they wanted to publish this book, but they have one thing, that I should delete my name, I take the role. My point was, this is my work, I won't delete my name, I won't take the royalty, I don't need money from your side, but my name will be there. They said no, I said no. So finally, they started my first book, and believe me, it was very difficult to say no to them, because they were offering very good amount. For at least myself, they were offering very good amount for a first publisher. It was very difficult to say no, but I said no. So I have to take at least some bold steps, but they literally helped me. Then I came into contact with some of the best publishers, legal publishers, Universal, Central Law Publications, Central Law Agency, and slowly and gradually, within 8 to 9 months, I developed so much of enthusiasm that I completed the script of at least 9 to 10 years. In a short span of time, even I haven't thought of that thing. And believe me, all the titles which I have thought in my mind, which I have given to the publishers, they accept it as it is only, even without a change. I never gave some money to them to publish the books. They are giving me royalty. I never got a single editorial complaint from their side that your work is not publishable or it is not, because publisher will see whoever you are, whatever you are, he will see whether the content will be purchased by the people or not. That is the first thing he will see. He don't want to know how many awards or what caliber or what category of person you are. He just will see one thing, that is whether the content which you want, because there is a economic basis attached to it, and that is because they won't publish, a good publisher won't publish less than 1000 copies. Even for that matter, if 300, 400 is the copy, that is the minimum I am saying. It will go in lakhs. So point is, no one will invest a single penny of amount from you unless he is sure that he will get some return. And books is such a lucrative business, I will say, that if you print some 700 rupees on a book, people will ask for a discount of 50%. So publisher will publish 100,000 rupees so that it can be sold out at 500 rupees. This is reality. You go for other things, when you go for purchase for other things, you don't want to get the discount, but when you are going for the purchase of the books, you want the discount. So he told me the economic, and even once I told him, some publisher, that was universal, I told him that kindly make this book some cheapest cost. He said, I am not doing any social service, please don't tell me. If you want to, you give your money, I will invest. So these are the basic things I have learned. But one basic thing is, all the reading and writing which I used to do from 2006 to 12, by the time I graduated, I learned one thing, that in every single page counted for my book. All the things I have collected from library for photocopies, all the ideas, they one day accumulated and finally they paid out when my first book published. I usually has the habit of reading 2-3 newspapers, do the cuttings, put it in a newspaper. From 2013, I say, I am so much involved. I usually read 4 to 5 judgments. I do 4 to 5 judgments analysis per day. This is my usual habit. I try to find the time because I have the passion. I feel the passion. So in 2013, I started thinking about why the Delhi Metro, they don't provide for water and dustbin facility. This was my first thought. Reason being is, dustbin facility came into my mind in 2013. ये स्वच्छ भारत से पहले वाली बात है, 2013 में नहीं था ये. Reason is, I usually carry a bag. आप सभी कैरी करते हैं, तो I was carrying some banana. तो सुबह टाइम नहीं मिला, 2-3 दिन बैग, ऐसा होता है कई बार, पता नहीं मेरे साथ ही हुआ, बैग वो इतना बैग में सामान आ गया कि उनको पता ही नहीं लगा कि मेरे बैग में बनाना था. फाइनली जब तक मुझे पता लगा तो मुझे याद आया कि ये बनाना मैंने क्यों नहीं खाया. रीजन बीइंग इज, आई यूजुअली ट्रैवल बाय मेट्रो. Some police, I asked him that where is the dustbin. He said there is no dustbin. So मैंने बोला कि कहीं और जाकर खा लेंगे, यहाँ it will be a mess if I will throw here. मुझे याद आया. Then I filed a RTI to Delhi Metro. Are there any dustbins available? They said no dustbins because they are a security threat.
So you actually got a response where there is no dustbin officially provided by the metro.
Yes. So they said there are no dustbins. Metro does not have this. I filed the first appeal. They said there are security threats, and even there are no water coolers. We will not provide free water. Reason being is, we have opened the outlets. You pay 20 rupees, get the water. Because we are commercialized. We have given the outlets to some other people, and they will provide you the water facility. Who you are? But water is a basic human right. I know this from this booklet. This was in my mind initially from 2006. Water is a basic human right. This was the only thing. I just put forward to a senior lawyer and he said, इस पर क्या बात करनी है, ये कोई बात नहीं करनी. This was the response from a senior lawyer. I said, sir, there is constitution. There is. He said, कुछ अच्छा काम करो, इस सब में क्या रखो. Okay, I said. Then I came in contact with the junior of that senior lawyer. He is Kush, by chance. I am also Kush. He is by chance Kush. He was convinced. He has a good practice, but he is not a senior lawyer. But yes, he is struggling. That is why he said, Kush, this is a matter of concern, and we will put forward in the best possible way. Because now the team effort was there. Team effort. We have to make a team effort. We heard the cause. We know the law. We have to make a petition. But finally, we come to know when on the last day we are about to file the petition, we come to know that these petitions regarding dustbin and water have already been rejected by the Supreme Court. But I conveyed to the sir, we are presenting in a different way, kindly move. He said, fine, lag jayega, tu dega. I said, forget about the fine, jo bhi hoga, I am ready. Sir, don't worry. We proceeded. Justice Rajiv, he issued the notice on the very first day, and it is a matter of record. In every newspaper, he very strictly asked the council of the DMRC, why you people are not providing the settlement? Do you know how much waste the human body produces? He asked the council. From that very particular day, they have removed that council because he was not able to respond even a single message. They issued the notice. Finally, this was the first case. The second one is now in NGT with regard to the extraction they are doing. These metro people, they are doing extraction. They have 3 to 5 horsepower of water pumps through which they extract the groundwater. And LG's notification is that you cannot extract groundwater. And if you want to extract, you need to take the permission. And they have no permission at all. This I got the response. I again filed, and recently, just 6 days back, even DMRC council, he has to pay the fine of some 3,000 to 4,000 rupees on the reason that they are not able to justify whether they have taken the permission from Delhi Jal Board or not. Actually, there is a conflict of interest between Central Groundwater Authority and Delhi Jal Board, and no one has given the permission. And when I say water, again it is a. So this was also from this book only. This book is very crispy. This started my thought process. Then third case is related to the Judge Advocate General. Lawyers have. So the basic problem they invite application is applications are invited from male/unmarried, married/unmarried males, and only unmarried females to be recruited for Judge Advocate General. When I read this notification, I again come to this point. You will find that you have a right to marriage after attaining some years, and no one can interfere in this thought process. Why you are not allowing unmarried people? This was my question. They very outrightly rejected RTI, saying that your questions are vague. I went to the First Appellate Authority, I went to the CIC, I wrote the petition to President, Governor and Prime Minister. Finally, President responded with all the documents that your questions are valid and they need to reply. So finally I got the response. In between, I met again a lawyer. She is Kush Kalra. I got her name from newspaper because I am and believe me, if you want to do something, you want to have some overall knowledge about something, read daily newspaper. Most of the people, they don't read newspapers, and not over this phone. Actually, having a hard copy, it will change your daily routine. I came into contact with Kush Kalra. She first day asked me how you know me. This was the first mail. When I tried to contact you, these days everyone wants to know how you know me, why you are approaching me. because there is so much of fraud, so much of problems. Everyone wants to know why you are coming to me. Is there you are some spy agent, some newspapers? So then I conveyed that I got to know about you through the newspaper because she is the person who got the relief from Supreme Court with regard to the women's issue, that is, women were not recruited for the as a female makeup artist, and she took up the case of Charukra, and now females are taken up for this profession that is called female makeup artist in Bollywood industry. Only when this case judgment was not there, only males were taken for this particular thing. Wherever there is commercialization, there is one thing in the society which I am learning, that males have dominated. Wherever there is money issue, males have dominated. They don't want women to come in front. Reason being is, if they will come in front, there will be competition and there will be problem. So this next case is related to territorial law. I know a person, he is in very good position, he is in army. I called him up, I said that I need to know about territorial army. मैंने बोला सब territorial army सब आदमी same ही होते हैं, and he is in a very good position. He said सब same ही होता है. I said I got to know about this advertisement and it says that only male candidates can be a part of territorial army. Most of the people, they don't know what is a territorial army. For your knowledge, territorial army is not at all professional. It is a voluntary service done by the people who are gainfully employed, and for that purpose army takes only male people who are gainfully employed, no female. I asked them, they have no reason. We again petitioned the court. Court has now taken the notice of it, and yes, hopefully something good is going to be done. Next in queue is with regard to the university scheme, university entry scheme. Technical entries done by the technical recruitment is done by the army. That is, army people will select their candidates from 4th and 5th year from all the technical places, that is engineering colleges, and only males are allowed. No female is allowed to be a part of even technical this thing. So even for that we have petition and we got the. So all the things are related to my basic thing, that is I opted for, I started thinking in a way why there are human rights, or maximum time, and you just find it out how many universities they provide degrees in human rights. There are diploma or postgraduate diploma courses. No university actually provides the human rights. Now next thing is, if at all it will be, we have compulsory environmental education. Now I have this file. I want that human rights education should be made compulsory, because maximum violation is of human rights. Most of the time human rights are violated. No one knows about their human rights. So next in queue is definitely this. Yes, that's all. That's all. Yes.